Hello and how are you friends? All of you are most welcome in your loving one person family. I'm your soul fan, Tales and Twist. Come on guys with me and let us complete my task. Later I'll carry you soon in a journey of new story. Hope beyond bars. To now let's go! Once upon a time in a slum of a bustling city lived a young man named Lee. Lee was once a man who lost to the world of crime. As he born in the slum, he had very little opportunity to rise above his circumstances. His father had left when he was young, and his mother struggled to make ends meet. Faced with poverty, hunger, and desperation, Lee fell into a life of petty crime, eventually leading him down on a darker path. One fateful night, his involvement in a robbery gone wrong that resulted in the death of an innocent man. Lee was sentenced to 10 years in prison, his life seemingly shattered forever. In prison, Lee was consumed by guilt and anger. He blamed himself for everything that had gone wrong in his life. As the days turned into years, his heart grew cold and hope became a distant memory. It wasn't until he met Jack, an old inmate serving a life sentence, that things began to change. Jack had been in prison for nearly 30 years, but he was different from the other inmates. Despite his long sentence, Jack radiated peace and hope. He spent his days mentoring younger prisoners, teaching them to read, write, and most importantly to find purpose in the darkest of places. Jack took Lee under his wing, and for the first time in years, Lee began to see a glimmer of hope. Jack shared his own story of redemption, how he had found peace after a life of crime through self-reflection and helping others. He taught Lee that prison walls could only confine the body, not the soul. Slowly, Lee began to turn his life around. He started reading books on self-improvement, took classes in prison, and eventually became a mentor to other young inmates just like Jack. As his release date approached, Lee was determined to make the most of his second chance. When he was finally freed, he returned to his old neighborhood, but this time with a new mission. Lee started a program to help at-risk youth avoid the mistakes he had made. He used his own story to inspire others, teaching them that no matter how far they have fallen, they can always rise again. Years later, Lee stood before a crowd of young men and women, sharing his stories. He had transformed from a criminal to a symbol of hope. His past no longer defined him, his purpose did. And last moral of the story is, no matter how far you have fallen, hope can lead you towards redemption. Everyone has potential to find purpose, even the darkest moments of life. Your past mistakes do not have to dictate your future. You always have the power to change and inspire others. With a smile, I will say all of you, I love you. Goodbye, good luck. I'm your soul fan, Tales and Twist.
I know the air I'm breathing, it's no good for my lungs. I do this every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now.